Now, as Israel escalates its bombing in the Gaza Strip, the rapidly rising death toll in the region has now crossed the 5,700 mark. This includes over 2,300 children. More than 700 people have been killed in just the last 24 hours. Civilians continue to pay the humanitarian cost of the war. And the aid agencies have cautioned that more than 20 times the current deliveries are needed to support the Palestinian population in Gaza.
We are appealing, we are pleading, we are on our knees asking for that sustained, scaled up, protected humanitarian operation. We appeal to all those in a situation to make a decision or to influence decision makers to give us the humanitarian space to address this human catastrophe.
The aid convoys allowed into Gaza so far have only carried a fraction of what's needed. The UN has warned that distribution will have to stop if there's no fuel for the trucks. But fuel has not been sent to Gaza along with the humanitarian aid and is now on the brink of running out. The World Health Organization has also called for an immediate ceasefire to allow the safe delivery of health supplies and fuel to Gaza's hospitals.
كما هو معلوم للجميع أقسام العمليات المركزة أقسام العمليات والعنايات المركزة تشتغل جميع أجهزتها بالكهرباء، وإذا تم نفاذ الوقود سنحكم على المرضى الموجودين في أقسام العناية المركزة بالموت المحتم.
The WHO has supplied medicines and health supplies to hospitals in southern Gaza and to the Palestine Red Cross Society. Turkey has continued to dispatch aid material as well. On Monday, 3 Turkish military cargo planes took medical supplies, including generators, operating room equipment, and also incubators to Egypt. Remember, trucks of aid began moving into Gaza from Egypt on Saturday after intense diplomatic efforts. But the agencies say that they are still far from enough.
We need the support to be able to respond at scale. What we're seeing now is a very limited access into Gaza. It's a trickle of trucks. Before the crisis, we understand that approximately 465 trucks a day were needed to support the population in Gaza. We're seeing at best 20 trucks a day at the moment. And so with that kind of limitation on the response, we cannot effectively respond to the needs as we see them now.
Now, half of the enclave's 2.3 million people have been rendered homeless. Over 16,000 people have been wounded, and more than 1.4 million Gazans have been internally displaced. Food and clean water is in shockingly short supply in Gaza. Some people are living on just 1 liter of water a day, and others are reduced to boiling seawater. The residents are left with no choice but to grapple for resources.
بالنسبة كل مرافق الحياة دمرت للفلسطينيين اللي عايشين تحت القصف تحت النار، وكمان انه النازحين من الشمال على الجنوب زادت تفاقمت المأساة. وهي الناس قدام انت شايف من الفجر الساعة 5 وهم بيستنوا ياخذوا دور على ربطة خوذ تكفيش 5 أفراد.
Even after standing in queues for hours, most Palestinians often have to return empty-handed. The UN says that the supply of aid should be unconditional, but the scaling up of aid seems that it is linked to Hamas's willingness to free hostages at the moment. With the trickle of aid flowing into the besieged Gaza Strip from Egypt, the humanitarian staff and diplomats face a web of political, security and logistical obstacles as they try to build up and sustain deliveries of relief for the Gazans.